I think this past year and a half has affected so many people so differently. Myself, I did a lot of reminiscing. I think that's where the idea for this short came from. That was the first time, I think, in about 6 or 7 years that I hadn't been out of the country. It was tough. It was such a big part of my life, and for it to just change like that, it was tough. I think a lot of people had looked at this change as, you know, what our lives had become, and I wanted this short to show what our lives were and how we long for that again. With a subject matter like that, it was no wonder it was such a personal piece. I think that's why I wanted to keep it so close to my chest. But that also meant that I had to do a lot of this project practically on my own. I was directing, I was acting, I was filming, I was editing, I was doing way too much. Making a film in and of itself is already tough enough, but doing it all practically on your own is just... it's insanity. It was a lot of me slowly building up the scene, getting the lights right, then going in front of the camera, acting it out, see how it looked on frame, then running back behind the camera again, making sure it looked good, changing my settings, adjusting it a little bit here and there, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Okay, we're gonna do one more just in case.
I will say the one nice thing about doing it on your own was the freedom behind it. If that meant doing 100 different takes of me clicking on a mouse while moving my Rode video mic around trying to get the perfect audio for the clip, I could do it. And for those shots where I wanted myself in the frame and the camera to move as well, I could luckily call upon my sister to give me an extra set of hands. For those shots, I would take the camera and show her exactly what I wanted the frame to look like. And then we would just swap positions. She would take the camera and I would act out the scene. And she's by no means a filmmaker, but she actually did pretty well. For the most part. Working with the clown here. Footage and half of it's like, oh shit, let me start again. The filming for the short definitely had its difficulties, but by far the toughest part about this project was the editing. I went through hard drives upon hard drives, folders upon folders, trying to find the right videos and the right photos to put into this short. Then bringing all that stuff in and trying to find a way to tie together the past and the present in a seamless kind of edit was a lot more difficult than I thought. I went through 10, 20, maybe even 30 edits of the same sequences trying to find the right timing and the right storytelling to present this. And I think that's where this project stands above the rest in my career. Its storytelling is some of the most personal and smartly crafted that I think I've done. My hope is that it connects with people like it connected with me. Even if it can do just that, I'll be happy.